Hello, Aries. I'm sorry, fire signs. Hello, fire signs. Happy March. For those of you who are enjoying Lent, I pray that you guys get through it. Whatever you're giving up, hold strong, hold fast. Thank you, Most High, for using me as a vessel and continuing to use me. I surrender myself to you right now. I rebuke and denounce any evil entity that may try to come in to this oracle session and try to intervene, interject with any word or oracle that you may try to, that you're trying to send to all these fire signs: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I'm doing each sign for a monthly overview, and then I'm going to do a weekly play-by-play for each sign as well. So you're getting your monthlies and weeklies because I have to um, get moving on some other things, and I just want to make sure that my month is not tied up on a weekly basis and trying to play catch up and getting these oracles out to you. So that's just that on that. Starting with Aries, you walking into March, a mental decision has been made about a scenario. Okay, the situation is not difficult anymore because you made this decision. You got yourself out of that mental difficulty. This decision that you made is protected, Aries. It's protected, and it's a love offer. You have made a decision to make a love offer to someone. Okay, walking into March, and it's someone from your past. Okay, the challenges to that is to not one up someone. Try not to one up someone. Um, try not to. Um, your challenge is, yeah, you're trying not to one up somebody. You're trying to do things the right way, I guess. The also another challenge is the burdens that you're carrying regarding this. There's a lot of burdens, or the challenge is that you know that this decision that you made is going to, it comes with a lot of burdens, and the challenge for you is also to have faith. You're having a hard time having faith in the outcome of your decision. Okay, although around you you are being optimistic, you're taking a more mature approach, and you're looking toward the horizon versus being pessimistic. You, for some of you, have gotten yourself out of a rut. Um, Now that you're out of this mental prison, you're dealing with a lie. There's a lie that someone's not being straight with you. There's a lie somewhere, and someone is determined at the same time. Even though you got yourself out of this mental prison, you're dealing with a lie some way somehow. Um, Someone is determined at the same time. It's almost like you're determined to move forward. Now you're walking forward in a lie, and you're determined. You're giving it your last breath. This lie you're carrying. Okay. In the recent past, something was not put to an end, and you are now well. In the recent past, you were crying over spilt milk over it because something wasn't ending, and it has to do with a relationship. You were crying over spilt milk about you were in your woulda shoulda couldas regarding something that you didn't want to end or something that hadn't ended. It has something to do with a partnership or a relationship. What's on your mind is a younger earth sign who is bringing in bad news, or this person is bad news. So you're thinking about someone who is slow in movement. Them themselves is slow, but they're communicating very fast. And you're thinking about this person's fast communication. And a decision that was made. Now, how others see you is communicating a lot. A lot of information going back and forth, talking to a lot of people, and you're definitely extremely happy about something. You're extremely happy about something. Aries, you're happy about something, but you're also feeling in mental prison. Like, because you can't say something. There's something you can't say. I feel like it's something that you're communicating a lot, and you're happy about something, but you're you got your no you got yourself into something that you can't get yourself out of. That's how people are looking at you. And I don't know, whatever this is that you got yourself into has something to do with this lie and how you're seeing yourself. You're lying. You've lied about something, or something like that. But you're determined. Your hopes well, your hopes is to be able to decide which way you want to go. And you're hoping that this love that you're offering or is going to be given is received well. Yeah, you're here, in your hopes and fears. You're hoping that this love will be received. Okay. Um, Between the 1st and the 15th, that new offer of love is here. Okay. So what you're hoping for, it's here. It's being offered up. I don't know if it's being offered to you, or if it's being you're offering it to someone else. But there's a promise accompanying it. There's an offer of love. There's a promise. Also, could be a little bit of juggling as well. But there's a promise here. And then someone comes out of heartbreak, or someone is not heartbroken anymore. Like, the sting of the heartbreak is not there anymore. Okay. As for the 15th through the 31st, Aries, you're looking at the peace and harmony of the past with the air sign woman. You're enjoying the nostalgia of this air sign woman, or you're reflecting on it, but I think that you're interacting with this air sign woman and it reminds you of something in the past. This air sign woman could be someone from the past. Someone is going to be holding back, though, okay, at the end of the month. Air sign woman might be holding back a little bit, or you may be holding back from the air sign woman at the end of the month. So let's get into your week by week, please. Okay, thank you for tuning into Divine Oracle. This is now I'm doing your weeklies. We're going to start with the second week of March. First week is gone. You already know what happened. You already knew it took place. But these oracles will tell you the energy that you're bringing into the second week coming out of the first week. So you'll get a little bit of insight on what actually happened in your first week of March. So walking into the second week of March, Aries, you've made a decision on which way you want to go. Okay? Has something to do with a third party. It has something to do with gossip. It has something to do with, for some of you, romance. And it has something to do with maybe you and your child, or your family dynamic. Like your husband and wife and the child. You made a decision on, a family dynamic. If you're single, a child, or you made a decision, though. You know which way you're going to go regarding um, this energy of three. Um, you're not, there's no one-upping happening. You're not trying to one-up somebody. Someone's not trying to one-up you. Um, the roadblock has been cleared, and you have faith now going into the second week. A wish is not necessarily coming true at this moment going into the second week. A wish hasn't fully came true yet. Because someone is still single. This could be for you, someone you know. Someone is still single, you're still single. But something quickly happened where someone was still single, or an opportunity a financial blessing came in for someone. Something was avoided, like not avoided, but something, yeah, something, a big disaster was averted. It was, where things could have blew up, it didn't. Yeah, because someone said no. There was a no here. There was a no here. A mental decision was made. This is all happening because somebody mentally decided on something. Second week, someone mentally decided on something. Someone mentally decided to be happy. And it's above this single card. So a wish didn't come true for someone because someone mentally decided to be happy single. Um, there's no chance. Another reason why this is all happening because someone realized that there was no chance at something, and someone is now crying over spilt milk because someone came to the realization that something is not going to work out. As the first final receipt for the second week of March, there is some petty energy going on, and some of you may feel like there needs to be time for change. Again, a decision to move forward in a new direction is also happening, but there's petty energy around it. Someone's doing something in a petty way. Second receipt is something is not being put to an end, but the evolution is happening. Even though something hasn't been put to an end, the evolution of something is happening still. There is an offer being made at the end of the second week, Aries, which someone is not taking. A love offer. Someone is actually deciding to move on, okay, in the second week of March. I hope I didn't say February. I don't know why I want to feel like saying February. Maybe some of you have experienced the same energy the second week of March that you experienced sometime in February. Maybe it's like deja vu. Somebody is repeating something. Let's go on third week for Aries. Third week for Aries. Moving in a new direction. You're still okay. So you're in this. You've decided what direction you're going in. It's like It's almost like feels like you're rehashing this out to someone. I've already made my decision. This is the second week, and then now the third week you're walking into this week saying, I've already made my decision. I know which way I'm going to go. It's like you're reiterating it this week. And it has something to do with someone who's offering their love to you. You already know which direction you're going to go in, and maybe it's towards a water sign. Maybe this person, it may not even be you. Maybe someone is going in the direction of a water sign. Okay. Someone decided on a water sign. Someone decided to love or take a love offer to receive this love, or receive an act of kindness, and it's genuine. Also walking into the third week, the third party situation is over. It's a miracle that a third party situation is over. You're feeling empowered now walking into the third week. You're feeling empowered, but you're not sure if you should want to take this love offer, or you're not sure if someone else should. There's a 50-50 chance at something here. Even though someone was left out in the cold, there's still a 50-50 chance of something. There's a 50-50 chance of a earth sign here. Someone was left out in the cold, but there's a 50-50 chance with something to do with this earth sign. Here you are again. If you're a male, the reason why all this is happening is because you stood your ground. Someone stood their ground. Someone stood up to someone. A goal had been completed, and there was hope and healing that was restored. Okay, hope is still in the air. Someone may be confused as well. Someone may have stood up to someone in confusion, or even though they had a lot of options, but there's still hope here. Another reason why this is all happening is because someone was worried and was backstabbed and betrayed by a younger fire sign. Maybe the reason why all this is happening is someone bossed up, but it's all happening because this person was acting immaturely. There was a fire sign person that may have been acting immaturely and backstabbing. Okay, there's no quality time being spent in the third week. There's no partnership, no sense of a union with something or someone you love. Um, but there is a sense of cooperation. So there is no union, but there is cooperation. There's an understanding from the teacher to the student or the student to the teacher. There is an understanding. Um, also, the second final receipt for the third week of March for Aries is that someone is not looking back. Someone is, don't care about what's behind them. And again, they know where they're headed. This person or you may not be giving it your all this third week. You may say forget it. Enough is enough. Okay? And something quickly happens, an opportunity, a blessing comes in for some of you. You're saying enough is enough. Um, some of you may be saying enough is enough to being single. Some of you are saying enough is enough and staying single. Some of you are saying enough is enough and you're becoming, you're taking ownership of this blessing that's in your hands. Um, some of you saying, yeah, some of you are not giving it that last push. And you're staying single. That's what I'm seeing in this third week. Let's get to the fourth week. Fourth week, thank you for tuning into Divine Oracle on the Divine Oracle channel on YouTube. If you hear my video somewhere else and you don't know where it came from, go to YouTube and type in Divine Oracle. My profile picture is a black and white picture of a woman blowing bubblegum and a afro. Fourth week. Okay, we walk into your fourth week, and now things are starting to pick up steam. Um, you know, you see things happening now. Things are unfolding. Things are unfolding regarding an air sign woman. Fourth week of March. I hope I didn't say April. Things are picking up. Steam is picking up with the air sign for the week of March. There is no union. There is no partnership. Um, some of you may be almost in disagreement with a mother figure as well. Where two people were partners, but it has something to do with the earth sign woman. Okay, also walking into your fourth week, this air, not this, it has something to do with the earth sign woman, but this lack of a partnership. This earth sign woman she's here again. She's not going anywhere. Aries. She's not going anywhere, and it's like she's almost deceptive a little bit. She might be spying on you. You may discover that she's this, there's a earth sign spying on you, and in turn breaks your heart. Someone's heart gets broken. There's pain, there's fear, there's tears here, Aries, in the fourth week. Something is established. Something that is established that breaks someone's heart. There's a new stable beginning. That's the reason why this happened. A new stable beginning came out of nowhere, which came true for someone. That's the reason why all this has happened. And someone was juggling, trying to figure out which way, which pinnacle to take, which one was more shiny. And then what happened was, the reason why all this is happening is because someone ended up getting left out in the cold, right? The first final receipt for this last week is a Queen of Hearts and a water sign woman or a water sign person in this equation has been betrayed. It was gut-wrenching to them. You must have betrayed someone or someone betrayed you, and it's gut-wrenching. Someone is pregnant, and it is gut-wrenching to someone. It's an ultimate betrayal. But there's a miracle that someone gets out of the situation unscathed. That's the second final receipt. Something happens miraculously, and it allows an overflow of love to come through this miracle. But then there's a sense of feeling trapped. There's a feeling trapped in defending yourself at the end of March. Okay, and then that feeling trapped and needing to defend yourself makes you hold back. Okay, let me get your word. Aries, your word for this month and week and all that good stuff. Hell and destruction are before the Lord. So how much more the hearts of the sons of men. Um, yeah. Proverbs 15, chapter 15. Read it through to, I would say, the end of 16. Chapter 1. I'm sorry, chapter 15 through 1 through 16. Second one, at the time it was said to the people and to Jerusalem, a dry wind of the desolate heights blows in the wilderness towards the daughter of my people. That is Jeremiah chapter 4, verse 11. Third word, I am the true vine, and my Father is the vine dresser. That is John chapter 15, verse 1. Be well. Moving on to Leo, Shmeo. Hi, Leo. Thank you for tuning into Divine Oracle and the Divine Oracle channel on YouTube. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Leo Shmeo. Let's get to it. So we're going to do your 30-day spread, and then Leo is at, I'm going to say 23 minutes. Okay, Leo. We're going to do your 30-day, and then we're going to do a week-by-week play-by-play. Okay. You walk into the month and there's a 50-50 chance of something. Someone or you left someone out in the cold or someone was left out in the cold. Okay, walking into the month. And there's a 50-50 chance of something happening with a king of air. This may be you. You may be carrying air energy, or maybe it's another older air sign man. Um, there's a 50-50 chance of something regarding someone being left out in the cold with the king of air, and also a king of fire. This man may be a ruler. This may be you. You may be both the just and dominant one in the situation. But either way, you're dealing with something that the odds are 50-50. The challenge to that is making a loving offer to someone in your past. This has something to do with love and being of one mind. Okay, it's going to be a challenge to have everybody on the same page. Okay. Um, in your environment, you're dealing with the fact that you lost a friend due to being sneaky. Someone lost you as a friend, or you lost a friend. Yeah, it's Most High telling me say it's Judgment Day. Right now, you're dealing with March is Judgment. It's Judgment Day. It's a decision needs to be made mentally. And because you lost a friend or someone lost you as a friend, and trust has been broken, I should say. Trust has been broken somewhere. Um, Someone is holding back. In the recent past, you were dealing with an air sign woman, Leo. People were gossiping about this person. Um, People were talking bad. People were gossiping about this person's happiness. People didn't like that this person was happy in the past, Leo. What's on your mind is money. You want the big bag. And you're paying close attention to how to get that. You're looking at details. You're being very, very precise and strategic. This is what you're thinking about. You're thinking about being precise, strategic, and getting this big bag. And you're thinking about communicating with certain people about it. How you're looking at yourself in the month of March is starting a new stable beginning. You want to give someone a message. You want to send someone a message. You want to offer someone a loving or stable beginning. And you want to offer them your heart. Here's the King of Water here. You see yourself offering someone your heart. And okay, so you got the Ace of Pentacles twice on how you see yourself. You definitely see yourself as, doubling up. Some of you guys are doubling up this month on stability. Others see you as not resting, not taking your time when it comes to a baby mama. There's something about a baby mama. Um, this is a Queen of Pentacles. Baby mama, a mother, a sister. No, not a sister, a supervisor. You're not resting about this person. You're not thinking it through. People see you moving quick and leaving someone out in the cold, or them leaving you out in the cold. You're hoping to not have your heart broken, or you're hoping to break someone's heart. And you're hoping that something changes this month between a family dynamic, a mother, father, and a son. Um, the Holy Spirit, you hope the Holy Spirit, allows this karmic change. You're hoping for romance for some of you. You're hoping, yeah. In the near future, between the 1st and 15th, you're going to be making a love offer, or a love offer is going to be coming to you. Now you're out of blame's way. No one can blame you. You know what I mean? You're free and clear. It's like you're out of this mental prison. You know exactly what you need to do. You got yourself out of a jam. Okay? A miracle happened. When you got yourself out of the jam, you turn water into wine. Okay? By the 15th, you're going to turn water into wine, Leo. Um, from the 15th to the 31st, you are going to be restless. You are going to have some anxiety about this miracle. And you're going to be, there's something about this miracle in your approach, and you wishing you would have approached it. You wish you would have done something differently, a different way. And you're going to sulk over it a little bit between the 15th and the 31st. And it's going to bring you heartbreak for some of you. See, in your hope and fears, you were fearing heartbreak. And then the miracle came, and then somehow, some way, the tables turn, and someone ended up getting their heart broken. I don't know if it's you, Leo, or you're breaking someone's heart, but this month ends in heartbreak for some of you. I hate to say it. You have the power to change that. This is only my forecast. Fair warning. I can hear somebody saying, game on, game on. Week by week, play by play, Leo. Leo Schneel. This is week 2. We're starting with week 2. Thank you for tuning into Divine Oracle on the Divine Oracle channel. Let's go. Air signs is after the fire signs. I won't do that until late tonight. Probably won't even be up until tomorrow. Okay, week 2. Basically, you walk into the month, or you walk into this week, and yeah, something happens. You walk into this week and second week, and something starts to take place. Something is unfolding. You thought you were going to be saved from this mess, and you're not. You actually have to face it. And it's someone who is a fire sign that is, has this, dominion over it, like, for lack of better words. It's making you face it, but you will avoid a big disaster at the same time. So it's like you have to face something in order for, no, walking in the second week, you're facing something to avoid something even bigger. That's what it is. And you're deciding to work with someone. You're cooperating, okay? You're cooperating. You're giving to one and not the other. I shouldn't say you're not cooperating. You're giving to someone and not the other in order to avoid a big disaster. or you avoided a big disaster by doing this. In turn, this walking into this second week, a new stable beginning comes out of nowhere, a message, or something like that. Someone offers you something, an opportunity, but I get the feeling like some of you are resisting it for whatever reason, and you're looking back. You're looking back at something like, okay, so you take a double, so you resist this opportunity, right? And then you take a look back, and then you said, nah, I'm moving forward. The reason why all this is happening is because someone didn't make a decision on what direction that they wanted to go in the past. And it had to do with a fire sign person. No, I'm sorry. An earth sign man, a king of pentacles. This person came into the equation and made you feel like this person came in the equation and was like, I could do whatever I want. So you didn't make a decision on which direction you wanted to go in. Another reason why all this is happening is because a queen of pentacles. So you have a king and queen here. Someone that has control over your money. It's the reason why all this is happening. Someone controlled how you moved. An earth sign man controlled how you move, and a earth sign woman controlled that you didn't move, made it so that you were stuck. That's the reason why all this is happening. Walking into the second week, or in the second week, at the as the outcome of the second week, you're gonna feel trapped. My God, you're gonna be trapped in this love relationship, Leo. There's a love relationship. There's a partnership that you're feeling trapped and you're defending yourself in. A wish is not coming true the second week. Something that you wanted to come to fruition is not coming to fruition. It's because there's something changing in the midst. Be patient. There's no new love offer either. There's not good news as an outcome for the second week because there's a lie. There's a lie. There's a new lie. It's something fresh. It's someone's lying on you, and you're not getting the love and support. You're not getting the offer of love and support like you would hoped because of this lie. Something deceptive. Something that is not all the way true. Going on to the third week. For Leo. Okay, you walk into your third week and a wish does come true. Something happened for you. The tables turn because of a good woman, a water sign woman who's very emotional, or her emotions are in check. And then now here comes a big transformation, good or bad or indifferent. Someone got one-upped third week. Now you really know which way you're going to go, what direction you're going to go in. You've picked the path, okay? You picked the path, although you picked the path and that caused an ending to something. Can't celebrate just yet walking into week 3, but you're not being blamed, so that's a good thing. You're not stuck in this situation. You found your way out, okay? The reason why all this is happening is because of an air sign man. Someone who's just, someone who is noble. I wouldn't say noble, but someone who's fair, okay? This is happening because a judge, maybe you're dealing with law system. A judge comes in and he's fair, and it allows for a karmic shift to take place. It's all happening because someone wasn't content. A goal wasn't completed as well, and someone gave up. There's an energy of someone wanting to give up too. Someone wanted to give up while someone wanted to work on it. Okay. As a first final receipt for week 3, someone decided to say, hey, it is what it is. I'm not sulking over it. And now they're determined and they're moving forward with heroism. Second final receipt is someone loses a friend as a result of this. Someone's getting away with something. Someone is there's someone someone's being sneaky with the younger earth sign energy. There's a sneaky element of there's a sneaky something going on with the earth sign energy. Someone is trying to get away with something, so keep on the lookout for week 3. There's a third party situation happening at the end of week 3, and or you're being taught a lesson. Someone is being taught a lesson by this King of Air at the end of week 3. All right, Leo, week 4. Let's get it. Week 4. Week 4, Leo. I'm going to take a break after this. After I do Sagittarius, I take a break for a couple hours and come back and do air. Okay. You walk into this week and you're dealing with a King of Swords. This may be you. You're facing King of Swords. You're working together hand in hand with the King of Swords. You're not totally happy about it, but it's not nothing to be sad about. There is a sense of third party energy here, but there's some gossip and celebration here. You know, everything's not completely fulfilled. Like you're there, but you're not there. You're walking into this 4th week. It's like it's solidified, but it's not. Um, like I said, the lovers are here. Something solidified, but it's not at the same time. And the lovers card is here. Sorry about the vacuum cleaner, guys. Um, you're worried about it. You're worried about it because it's not all the way solidified. You're happy, but you're not happy. Because there's some betrayal happening here. There's betrayal happening. You're walking in the week with some kind of betrayal regarding your work. Okay? The reason why all this is happening is because someone went to their past. And a miracle came out of it. For some of you, this may be emotional disappointment too. Someone went back to their past and there was emotional disappointment. And a person didn't see that someone was going to let them down and betray them. And they did. Now this is happening because this person is realizing this. Someone had options. Someone was a player. Can't make this up. There is a earth energy here. And that's the reason why this is happening. You're not resting as a first final receipt. You're not thinking about it. You're just doing what you got to do. But you're still holding back. My gosh. Leo, you're dealing with a lot of heartbreak for some of you. There's something that is dreadful to you. Something that has just crushed your world. Second final receipt. Okay, for the 4th week. But there's grace and mercy involved in this. You know, as a 4th week, there's grace and mercy. Even though there's heartbreak, there's grace and mercy. There's a friend as a third final receipt that is proven to be this person you thought was a friend. They're not. They're not. Someone is being shady regarding a blessing. Someone you think is a friend at the end of the month, you're finding out not so much my friend. So let's get you a word, Leo. First word is, then the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, speak to the children of Israel and say to them, when you cross the Jordan into the land of Canaan, then you shall appoint cities to be cities of refuge for you, that the manslayer who kills any person accidentally may flee there. That is Numbers chapter 35, verse 9 through 10, no, through 11. Now it happened when David and his men came to Ziklag on the third day, and the Amalekites had invaded the south of Ziklag. So there's an invasion going on. Somebody is invasion of privacy. I don't know. That's First Samuel chapter 30, verse 1. I will praise you, O Lord, with my whole heart. I will tell you of all your I will tell of all your marvelous works. That's Psalm chapter 9, 1, verse 1. Okay? Be well. Leo, Shmeo, 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 Shmeo. Moving on to Sagittarius. 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 Savvy. Saggies. We're so savvy, so savvy. They so savvy and the Saggies are so savvy, so savvy. Something's gonna happen around Christmas time for you guys. I don't know. Something crazy is gonna happen for Saggies around Christmas. Saggy the snowman. What if the snowman was a Sagittarius? What if the first snowman was built in Sagittarius season? I know I'll be tripping. Where's my pen? Oh man, come on. Okay, anyway. 41, 44. That's when we started Sagittarius. Where's the pen? It's always something. All right, anyway. You walk into March and you don't know which way to go. You're not sure. Trying to pick a road, a door to go through, a road to go down. 41, 44. I gotta remember that. Sagittarius, you've been left, for some of you, you've been left out in the cold, but some way, somehow, this is taking you to another level. It was earth-shattering. This being left out in the cold, you trying to figure, you walked in, you were trying to figure out what to do, and you were left out in the cold, and then you were betrayed, right? Walking into March. The challenge is love, happiness, and gossip. Your challenge was people gossiping about your happiness. Yep. And juggling. Your challenge was someone was juggling, or people talking about your happiness while you were juggling, or a promise that you made, or someone broke a promise or something. That's it. That's your challenge. Walking into March. Around you, you're not looking back. You're not looking at the past. You're not looking at the past anymore, Sagittarius. You're actually now working. You're giving to one. Now you're deciding to give it to someone else and not the other. Maybe someone from your past, and you still have hope. You still have options. You have many choices to pick from for some of you Sagittariuses. In the past, you were looking at something and you were like, okay, how can I make this grow? How can I make this better? How can I make this, more than what it is? An earth sign woman, a mother, seems like they stepped in and intervened, and a good woman. What is up with this mother? And I hate when I shouldn't say that. I just don't, it makes me, I have to go deeper into it when two, figures are in like the same section of a spread. I have to figure out, to give you guys more clarity. This Queen of Pentacles in your recent past of not knowing how something, or trying to figure out how something is grow. This Queen of Pentacles came in and didn't put an end to something, and a wish didn't come true regarding her, okay, in the recent past. She didn't put an end to something, and a wish didn't come true for her. This water sign woman gave up. Gave up trying to be a trustworthy friend in an equation, okay? Or you gave up trying to be a trustworthy friend to someone else. What's on your mind is give and take, equal give and take. What's on your mind is someone giving to someone else. And what's on your mind is people talking about it, or a lot of communication going on about it. And what's on your mind is wanting to see it or experience a miracle. You're looking at yourself, and you're looking at yourself like you're not offering love to anyone, or this is you. Um, for some of you, you see yourself as taking a love offer in March. Yeah, you're happy. You see yourself as super happy in March. It's by the grace of God. This happiness comes in because of grace and mercy. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. People see you as single, though, and abundant, boss-like. Like you bossing, and you saying no. People see you saying no and being a boss, but you are taking a love offer, and you're happy about it, and it's through grace and mercy. So if people see you as single and you're taking a love offer, you guys are keeping this to yourself for some of you. Yep, it's a secret. Yeah, people see you outwardly being single and saying no, but hiding something at the same time. Same damn time. You're fearing a tower moment. And for some of you, you're fearing a tower moment with a air sign man. Or you're hoping that this air sign man will transform. You're having faith. You're hoping for faith. Um, between the first and the 15th, 14th for some, um, someone is getting one-upped. Someone is definitely getting one-upped. They're being offered to them the there's no more love there. As an ending, as an outcome, you're going to have some, between the 15th and the 31st, there's going to be some anxiety about loss in an air sign woman. Someone is going to have anxiety about a loss regarding an air sign woman. This could be your energy too, Sagittarius. And spinning their wheels. You feel like you're spinning your wheels with the air sign woman, or the air sign woman feels like she's spinning her wheels. Someone who's straight to the point, straight shooter, knows what they know they know. Okay, having a good listen to Divine Oracle and trusting me to give you the master word and the oracles from the Most High. We're going to go into the week by week, play by play. So walking into week 2, Sagittarius, this is what's going on. I'm doing well. Well, schmell. Walking into week 2, you wishing you would have done something differently because of heartbreak. Someone is heartbroken in week 2. And here's an air sign man in week 2, Sagittarius. And a fire sign woman. There's something going on with the air sign man and fire sign woman. Okay? Week 2. A wish is not coming true for this air sign man. But an offer of love is coming by way of a fire sign woman. Okay? Don't know what that means to some of you, but you know, just gotta read how it comes. There's a lot of communication walking into week about a new beginning. A lot of communication. A new stable beginning. There's an earth sign woman here. And then there's a air sign woman here. So the earth sign woman has to give to someone. The air sign woman, however, has made up her mind. She has no options. She's putting all the options back on the shelf. Um, and she is staying away from disappointment. This is all happening because someone tried to one up someone and they couldn't. Someone said no. And then this is also happening because something wasn't put to rest. Something between two people wasn't put to an end. Okay? First final receipt for week 2 is there something that's being offered but someone's not taking it. Someone is looking at it like, I'm good. And there's a lot of communication. Okay? So there's a lot of communication about it. Someone is shook about taking this offer. There's a lot of communication about it. But then, as a second final receipt, someone starts giving in. Someone starts giving in. And then, but there's a roadblock here. Once someone starts to give in, there's going to be a one-up. Okay? So this feels like a game. I don't know. You tell me, Saggy. Mentally, by, as a final receipt for week 3, mentally, someone has made a decision. And is now, their faith is restored because of the decision that they made. Okay? Okay. Let's get to it. We're going to go into week 2. I'm sorry, week 3. Please timestamp if you will be so kindly. I would really appreciate it. Week 3. Thank you for tuning into Divine Oracle. Thank you once again for tuning into. If you're looking for me, look for the little profile icon. It's black and white. That's me. I got 2 channels, so make sure you go through the playlist and see. Okay, you walk into week 3. There's big gossip going on. Okay, a lot of talk, a lot of chitter chatter. Has something to do with this earth sign woman and someone being oblivious to the gossip. Okay, they're focused on other things. Okay, then that's when the pettiness stops. Something petty comes to an end. Pettiness is ceased and desists. Maybe the person who stops the pettiness is this fire sign woman. There's a fire sign woman. This is you. Maybe you're stopping the pettiness. Maybe you're not entertaining the pettiness. But walking into week 3, there's something that's being put to an end. No, actually, something is still not over. You being a good, not going to stop being a good woman. You're not going to just stop being good-natured, right? Because of people's pettiness. You're just like, whatever. You're good nature. Okay, so now you're giving, you're not offering love. Someone's not offering love somewhere. Walking into week 3. Yeah, someone's saying no. Okay, someone's saying no week 3. The reason why all of this is happening is because of an air sign. They have air in your chart. This air sign woman got blocked. Somebody went up air sign woman. This is the reason why all this is happening. You, air sign woman, someone you know, I don't know. It put someone in a state of anxiety because a player in this equation. The reason why all this is happening is because somebody blocked a Libra and a earth sign has anxiety, is worried, sleepless nights. I can't remember if this is week 3 or week 4. I think this is week 3. Yeah, this is week 3. As an outcome, first final receipt, a wish does come true, and there's a lot of communication about it, a lot of fast movement, a lot of fast movement. Somebody is definitely talking a lot about something that's happening for them, but something is still not over. Something is still brewing. It has something to do with a fire sign man, or someone is being strong even though something is not over, week 3. But as a third final receipt, someone is definitely being sneaky and trying to get away with something. Someone's going to end up losing a good friend because they are just trying to get away with something. Someone's going to end up losing a good friend, someone good to them. Okay? Um, the loss, the sneakiness is accompanied with someone escaping a disaster, someone being saved by the bell. So in the midst of there being a loss or someone sneaky, I gotta clarify this. What is this loss about? Give me some clarity on this loss for week 3. It has to do with a big a tower moment. In this miracle, it's probably like by the grace of God that something happens, and it may. It's by the grace of God, someone or something sneaky happened or something. It does end in a loss, but it still ends up in a miracle. Okay. I think we're going to go into... Was that week 4? Week 3. I think that was week 3. Ooh. Let's do week 4. Let's just double check. It may be a bonus week for you guys. Count this as a bonus read if I've already done week 4. Okay. All right. Week 4 or bonus. You figure out which way you want to go. You know which road you're taking. And you are, you decided you're going to go work with these people or be with that person. Okay. Someone is coming and offering stability and commitment. So you decided to go offer and be with someone, but this person may be oblivious to it. My God. And feels left out in the cold. There's a transformation that happens, though, walking into week 4, and a wish comes true. Someone does not get one up. Someone does not get away with being sneaky, like in week 3. Someone actually does not get away with it. They get exposed. They get found out in week 4. And that's by the grace of God that they do. Okay? The reason why all this is happening is because the air sign man was determined. He wasn't having it. And someone had a lot of options. There were a lot of options on the table. And guess what? Chicken butt. I'm just playing. Another reason why this is happening, because someone had a lot of options, and also someone was juggling. I'm gonna leave that straight, cut and dry. The first round of receipt is a third-party situation is over, or someone just was taught a lesson quick. Someone was taught a lesson in a major way as a first round of receipt and became single and got cut off. There's a lot of confusion around it as a second final receipt. There's a lot of talk around it as a second final receipt, but it seems like third-party situation was over, someone became single, but immediately jumps into a relationship. And someone decides, okay, I'm not going to look back on the past. And they put it in, and they're not going to look back on the past, and they're not putting an end to it. Okay? So, that's it for you. I'm sorry it was so bland, these readings, but I know it's going to bless somebody. If you'd like a personal read, just drop me a message in the comments and I'll give you my information. Let's do the word. The mouth of the righteous is a well of life. That's Proverbs chapter 10, verse 11. And concerning the house of the king of Judah, say, hear the word of the Lord. That's Jeremiah chapter 21, verse 11. And as they were eating, Jesus took the bread, blessed and broke it, and gave it to them, and said, take it and eat this, and take it and eat. This is my body. That's Mark chapter 14, verse 22. Something significant is going to happen to you around first Sunday um, of April. So be on the lookout for that. It was explained in the reading as well. Be well.